Let's consider for a moment how we make decisions in our everyday lives. From simple decisions, such as what should I eat for breakfast, to the complex, which career path is right for me. When making decisions, we consider the alternative paths that are available to us, and based on the unique conditions relevant to that situation, we make a selection. In programming, conditional statements allow us to represent decision-making logic in code. Whether we're dealing with a single or multiple alternative decision, we can model those decision structures in our programs. Let's start by evaluating the single alternative decision, that is, the if statement. So let's start here first by declaring some variables that we're going to work with. So we'll say x and y. And remember, you can create variables comma separated in this fashion. So we'll just give them values of 10 and 20 respectively. And then to write an if statement, we start with the keyword if, and then that's followed by some condition that's going to evaluate to either true or false. So here, let's say if x is less than y, and then we use the colon to represent effectively the then. So if this is true, then the following code statements are going to run, otherwise they won't. So let's say here print, and if this is true, we can say the value of x is less than y, and run this, and it does print that out. Now, an if statement starts by evaluating whether or not a given condition is true or false. If the condition is true, then as you can see there, the corresponding block of code is executed. Otherwise, if that condition was false, the program would continue without running the code block that follows that if statement. So since the value of x is equal to 10, well, that is less than y equals 20, the condition statement is true, and subsequently that print statement is executed. Alternatively, if we were to switch that comparison operator sign from less than to greater than, it would be false. So we can give that a try here. If we make this greater than, then of course that print statement is not going to show. Now, in a previous module, we discussed the various arithmetic and assignment operators that we use in programming. There's other operators as well, such as those for comparisons. We're going to also talk about in our next video, logical operators and membership operators. And so the comparison operators are things to test for, are two things equal to one another? Are they not equal to one another? And then of course we have the greater than or equal to and the less than or equal to. So any one of these comparison operators can be used to build condition statements.